Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Leanne and today I am making a pumpkin cinnamon swirl bread. This recipe happens to be paleo, so if that matters to you, we don't eat particularly paleo, but I do like to use alternative flours than white flour whenever possible, so not across the board, but from time to time. So anyways, that's what this recipe is. I'm really excited for it. The only thing I'm going to be switching up from the original recipe is the glaze. I'll probably just do a basic simple glaze just because I don't have some of the ingredients for the one that's in the recipe, but the original recipe will be linked in the description box below. I also wanted to mention that this video is a part of a Fall Food Friday hosted by Falon from Moss Family TV. So make sure you check out all the things in the description box below. Check out their channel, which is really enjoyable to watch. Very sweet family, lots of good food and recipes, and lots of smiles. And then along with the playlist for lots of fall food inspiration. All right, time to get baking. So I'm going to start by making the cinnamon swirl. Pumpkin cinnamon swirl is what it's called in the recipe, and this goes in the middle of the bread, and it's just a 1/4 cup of coconut sugar and 2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice, and you're just going to mix this together and then set this aside. All right, so now we're getting started on the bread itself. I'm combining all of my dry ingredients together, which is 2½ cups of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, and then 1/2 teaspoon each of salt, baking soda, cinnamon, and pumpkin spice. On this day, it looked like I was using the last of everything, the coconut sugar, the almond flour, but at least I had backups, which was a good thing because I needed them. I am choosing to sift all of my ingredients together. The recipe does not call for that. I do that just because sometimes the dry ingredients have clumps in them, and so I usually just do it. But almond flour is a little bit thick and it didn't work as well. I made it happen. It took a little while. I will make it not take a little while for you. But if I wanted to do that again, I would probably either not sift at all or just sift the other ingredients, but that's okay. We made it work. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do lots of recipe videos, not strictly paleo or anything, but lots of recipe videos along with like vlogs and DIYs and other just home stuff. So if that's interesting to you, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. Okay, so once you have the dry ingredients all combined, you're just going to add 1/2 cup of maple syrup, 2 large eggs, and 3/4 cup of canned pumpkin. And then you're going to mix this together really well until everything is well combined. If you like this video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up, give the video a thumbs up before you leave. That really does help creators out. That would help my channel out a lot. So I would love it if you would do that if you are enjoying this video. And now you're just going to take half of the bread mixture and put this in a bread pan. I have my bread pan lined with parchment paper. That's just, then you can just slide it out when you're all done rather than putting it right in the bread pan itself. And then you're going to put half of that sugar and pumpkin spice mixture, and then we'll put the rest of the bread. Now you'll notice with breads like this, you can't really just pour it. You kind of have to help spread it out. It doesn't just kind of flatten out on its own. And then once you have the rest of the bread mixture in, you're going to put the rest of the coconut sugar and pumpkin spice mixture on top. And then you're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 40 to 45 minutes. I did end up doing closer to 45 minutes. While that is in the oven, I'm going to be making the glaze. And I don't know if this is paleo. I don't follow paleo, so it's powdered sugar paleo. I don't know. But there's a recipe in the, the recipe for the glaze in the original recipe uses coconut butter, which I did not have. So I just used powdered sugar and maple syrup and then a little bit of almond milk. And then I, of course, added too much milk. So, back to more powdered sugar until I got the consistency that I wanted. All right, so I think I was in too much of a hurry and didn't let it cool enough before trying to take it out, and it has broken apart. But that's okay, because all that matters is that it tastes good. So we're gonna put on this glaze and give it a try. All right, so I just wanted to let you know that that pumpkin bread was really, really good. I would definitely make that one again. And even with, I don't know if you eat a lot of breads with like almond flour or coconut flour, the texture is definitely a little bit different. It doesn't bother me because we do it pretty often, but every once in a while I come across a recipe that you like can't tell that it uses those flours, and this is one of them. So this came out really good, even though it kind of fell apart. I think I don't have a lot of patience. Same thing when I'm doing crafts. Sometimes I just don't have the patience and I rush it. So I didn't have the patience to wait for it to cool properly before I pulled it out, and it fell apart, but it's okay. It tasted really good. Anyways, once again, the recipe will be linked in the description box below, along with the Masa Family TV channel and the playlist. So check that out. Check out all of the other wonderful fall recipes. There are a ton in there. If you are new here, I would love to have you consider subscribing before you leave by hitting that red subscribe button and hit the notification bell next to it so you don't miss out on my future videos. And I'll see you next time.